Hello and welcome to episode 27 of Red Plays Pokemon Sun. In the last episode, we had just gone to the Aether house, spoke to and fought the kids. In it, found out Acerola is indeed the captain of the next trial, which will be full of ghost-type Pokemon. And we were instructed to follow her here, down to the old supermarket. So that's what we're going to do right now. It's a dark looking route, isn't it? Everything looks run down, even the beach. Even the beach is black. Okay, suspect we'll have to take care of 2 or 3 trainers before we head on to the trial proper. But it shouldn't be much of a problem. And it's actually quite exciting because it will probably be the first time that our ethereality mainlines a trial for us. Up to now, it's been waiting for a time to shine. I mean, of course, it's gotten the occasional battle against psychic type Pokemon, against even other ghost type Pokemon, but this is the first time we're going to be encountering exclusively ghost type Pokemon. It should do quite well. Got to be careful though, because if the opposing ghost Pokemon has the jump on us for any reason, then their moves are going to be super effective against ethereality as well. I mean, it is a Gengar after all, and ghost types are weak against other ghost types. But I think it should be fine. We vastly outlevel the competition still at this point. Not quite as vastly as before, but still it's a level difference of about, 15 thereabouts. So I think we're fine. In any case, if for any reason at all, if Gengar falls during the battle, we have 5 other very capable Pokemon who are more than able to, I think, clear this trial collectively, so nothing at all to worry about. Okay, so this is Steel Electric type Pokemon. I think I'll switch out. Not quite a good idea to let Snorlax face off against this one. Okay, so it's gone for the Magnet Rise. That's taken away our ground option, which I was hoping to use, but it's okay. We still have our Flamethrower, which is less effective in the rain, but still super effective against the Steel type, so that should work as it just has. A Garbite. Okay, let's switch out for Barks. Garbite, our Moonblast will do wonders against it. And, being a Fairy type, Barks will be immune to any Dragon type moves that it will throw out in case it survives the Moonblast. Which I do think it will. Yep. Okay, so we're done here. Incidentally, the Garbite that we fought has a chip in its fin, so that's an indication that it's a male specimen. They have just a small little degree of sexual dimorphism in that the male specimens of the species, up to like the final form, which is Garchomp, they have a chip in their fin. The fin on their back has a chip, whereas the females don't. So, I mean, of course, it's kind of an extra distinction in the sense that when you encounter it, they tell you what gender the Pokemon is anyway, as if all trainers have the ability to very accurately tell the gender of all Pokemon that they come across, even those that are genderless, in which case, yeah, the gender thing doesn't show up, but Yeah, in case you don't pay attention to the symbol that appears next to Pokemon that you encounter in the wild, telling you that it's a male or female, in the case of Garchomp, you can at least tell what gender they are by looking at their fins. Here's where the trial part comes in. You've got to find the totem Pokemon of this site and snap a shot of it with a Poke Finder. Okay. The totem is a bit of a trickster and it likes to play hide and seek and mess around. If you take pictures of other ghost type Pokemon inside, it will definitely come out to get in on the fun and have its photo taken too. So if you see something weird happening inside this old place, try to check it out. I bet you'll find a ghost type Pokemon causing the mischief, so get its photo before it's gone. Okay. So, kind of like a certain ghost horror movie I watched more than 10 years ago in my youth, called Shutter. It's a Thai horror movie, and it was, I mean, among other plot points, one of the defining characteristics of the movie, as its name Shutter suggests, was of people using their cameras to capture images of ghosts to figure out what exactly happened to them. That they were under some deadly possession by a vengeful ghost. Hence the name Shutter, the shutter on their cameras which they use to take photos of ghosts, which is exactly what we are going through right now. We are trying to get to the bottom of my mind is blocking on the word. What's that? Extraterrestrial? No, that's for movies. Paranormal activity. Yes, exactly. So we're looking, we're looking to capture paranormal activity on cameras. I have not watched the series of movies, but I'm aware that there's a series of movies called Paranormal Activity, which is premised upon people living their daily lives but being disturbed by what they believe to be poltergeists, ghosts, or any other kind of paranormal activity, hence the name of the movie. And they basically set up cameras around their houses in order to capture said paranormal activity. And we just saw a Pikachu run by. Kind of odd, because Pikachu is by no means a ghost type Pokemon, but well, we don't know, it might be lost in this haunted supermarket that's currently infested by the ghastly family of Pokemon. And accordingly, we are now in an encounter with a Haunter, but too bad. It is still one stage behind our Ethereality, which has already advanced to a Gengar. So, by the numbers, we are going to... Oh, sucker punch there, but we are going to use our Shadow Ball on it. Okay, excellent. Right, so if I might digress back onto the movies that I was talking about. Well, like I said, I watched the movie Shutter in my youth. I think you can still buy it. I mean, if you can find it. If not, I'm sure you can find it on streaming sites. The movie Shutter. It was maybe because I was so young, but I still think it is one of the most terrifying movies I've watched in my life, and I've watched quite a few horror movies in my time. So yeah, if you're in need of a scare for whatever reason in this season that is getting increasingly close to Valentine's Day, if you find that you're in need of a scare or some relief from the terrible January movie seasons as they tend to be, go ahead and give it a try if you haven't watched it yet. Speaking of the January movie season, I think this year actually wasn't so bad. As part of the Lunar New Year festivities, I watched like 2 movies with my family. during the Lunar New Year holidays, and they were Split and Hacksaw Ridge. Both, I think, rather excellent movies. They are, of course, much more capably and competently reviewed elsewhere. Okay. Well, that's kind of... So the Pikachu turned out to be some kind of ghost type Pokemon, which was in its own way, in its own Pokemonish kind of way, kind of spooky. Props to Nintendo and Game Freak for including this segment. Having a Pikachu lead us into a secluded room and then have us turn around to a rather ignominious reveal, I should say, of a ghost mimic of a Pikachu. What happened there? Its disguise was ruined. Oh, so our Shadow Ball must have hit some kind of substitute ability. So we basically killed a substitute, which was a disguise, and we destroyed that, and that took the damage in place of the actual totem Pokemon, and it had the chance to counterattack and therefore make our Gengar faint. That's kind of unfortunate. I believe it's the first time one of the Pokemon on my team has fainted on camera. But I suppose I should applaud it for being able to do that in the first place, being 15 levels below, rather 16 levels below our ethereality. Good for you. I'm just going to revive ethereality first so that it will gain the experience that it deserves for being the lead Pokemon in this battle. Then I will use Salamancia, our Veracity, to crush Mimikyu. I'm going to assume it's a ghost. Okay, so it didn't get a super effective hit off on that Mimikyu. Kind of odd. So I'm going to guess that it's a ghost dark type. So it evens out its weakness to dark type attacks by being dark type itself. There was another Pokemon that did this back in the day. Sableye. Sableye's Mega Evolved form was the same. It was a Ghost Dark type and therefore was one of the few Ghost types in the game to not be weak against Dark type moves. Kind of a rare thing, but well, we still got by the trial kind of easily, even though our Gengar fainted and surprisingly our Salamence got brought down to about half HP. So without a doubt, the toughest trial we have gone through so far. But we've passed it. We kind of risked our lives to take pictures of ghost Pokemon. And as our reward, we have received the Ghostium Z. And I think an upcoming personal demonstration of the accompanying dance pose that goes with the Ghost type Z-Power. Okay, excellent stuff. I was expecting... I don't know what I was expecting, but fine. Fair enough. Oh, thank you very much for the 10 dust balls. That's 10,000 Zenny without discount. Very good. Very useful type of ball to have. Okay. What's that? You say the Pokefinder just started up on its own during your trial? Oh, cut it out, Achilles, you're just trying to scare me, huh? You have to come up with something a bit more believable than that. There's not even any room in the back of that shop for starters. How gullible do you think I am? Well, a classic horror trope, you know? a room that you were in that your friends swear does not exist. Oh, she felt a chill. Look at that, behind the fence, the Mimikyu. Total Pokemon is sneaking around. Oh well. Okay, so the Rotom Dex here is telling us that we should head back to the Aether house. Okay, let's do that. And if I have got the Pokemon plot down pat by now, I should expect an encounter with Team Scout in some form or another right after a trial. Okay, well, let's just go. I mean, I should heal up or something, but I don't think that that's in any way necessary. Remember how I was complaining that the game might be too easy, at least from my own perspective, so I'm going to add to the challenge by leaving 2 of my Pokemon at about half HP and clean up the Team Skull thugs with the remaining 4 if I have to. Although I doubt they'll get past Barks anyway. Back so soon, I wasn't expecting you just yet. Takes this dumb grunts way too long to deal with you kids. I guess it's my turn now. Okay, you had your turn before, but I'm happy to give you yet another turn if that's what you like. Next time you get in our way, I'm not holding anything back. Huh, that's my line actually. Not that I ever hold anything back. You Team Scout goons, you're about to learn that firsthand. Or actually I am holding back, in the sense that 2 of my Pokemon are at about 50% HP and I deliberately did not take them to the Pokemon Center even though I just passed it. But anyway. Okay, I'll go back. I'll just use Hyper Voice. Excellent. Alright, quite a... Oh! Salazzle. Okay, well, I was thinking of switching on to our own Salazzle and using the hidden power ground type for a 4 times weakness, but I don't think that's necessary. Sparkling Aria will more than take care his fire poison type. Okay. So that takes care of business. Oh, it's quite a generous prize money you've just given us. Thank you very much. Yes, you are pretty tough. Now I understand why my grunts waste so much time battling kids. But if you want us to return the Pokemon, then you'll have to come to us. Alone. The boss is dying to meet you. See you at our base in Po Town. Po Town. That's an interesting name for a town, but okay. So they've clearly abducted some Pokemon and have demanded our presence, our solitary presence at their base in Po Town. But I suppose the first order of business is to check on the kids and Lily, who is in the house. And clearly, little girl here has had her Yungus taken away from her. And just as Acerola said, we will not forgive this. If we want to get the Pokemon back, then Achilles has to go to Po Town all alone, with no backup. That's what they said, but that's not fair. Well. Team Skull has taken over Po Town. It's basically their private playground now. If you're going to go, though, try to find this guy on Route 15 who's wearing a kimono. He might be able to help you get to Po Town. Here, take this. Just get my Yungus back for me. Okay, no problem, kid. That's very nice inducement, Artma. Thank you very much. Okay, so help me out here. There's this town called Po Town, which in America I know the word po is slang for police. At least I've heard Ice Cube call the police po-po. So the town that is, at least in one cultural interpretation, named after the police, Po Town, is infested by criminals. The irony, does anyone else get in on the irony together with me? Po Town is full of thugs. Well, in a certain way, I suppose, if you if you're of the persuasion that given police violence so far in America that the police themselves are thugs, then it's not that ironic anymore. Then I guess so, but I doubt. Well, it's just me thinking too much. Okay, so here we have the man in the kimono. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Someone actually bothered coming to this kind of sad place? Well, no matter. I'll take you on, keep you company. Tell me, Uncle Grimsley is going to flip a coin. Will it be heads or tails? I don't know. Well, they are just as likely, but you have to make an assumption that the coin is not weighted in any way, so whatever, I don't really care. The story will go on regardless. Astonishing, you just took a stab, like some kind of prophet. Right now, you and your Pokemon are shining brilliantly. A loss is a loss. I'll give you Sharpedo's info for your right pager then. Ride it to victory. Okay, so we have a weird person here who refers to himself as Uncle Grimsley, who have just did a Twinkle's gamble with us and given us a Sharpedo ride for us winning. Thank you, I suppose. Weird uncle who wears a kimono, even though there's no festival going on. But, well, not up to me to judge the fashion choices of an in-game character. Okay, I guess it's a good time for us to call it an episode. And as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more. And drop us a like, it helps us out a lot. And I will see you in the next episode of Red Plays Pokemon Sun.